Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 11 in college football, and we are talking with brand new guest Kyle Hunter. He comes to us from HunterSportsPicks.com, a guy I asked to join our roster. I'm very happy that he said yes last week. Exactly what I expected. Gave us 3 awesome picks, great analysis, went 2-1 against the spread in those picks, and I guess that's what I would expect week in and week out from you, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I've been doing really well lately. I went 3-0 last week in the NFL on premium selections, 8-4 in college football. That makes my run 26-7 in the last 33 football plays, so 79%.
Yeah, awesome. I've been following you on Facebook for a while, so I've been seeing those kinds of results for quite a while now. What were your 3? Just share with us what your 3 premium picks were last week.
3 premium picks in the NFL were the Ravens-Steelers over, which I actually gave on the video.
Yes.
And also had the Eagles money line as well as the Cardinals money line.
Nice. All right. Kyle Hunter from HunterSportsPicks.com. All right, before we get to your analysis of Notre Dame, Arizona State, just tell us everything you got going on. You're on Facebook, Twitter, right? And your website is HunterSportsPicks.com?
That's right, HunterSportsPicks.com. My Twitter is @KyleHunterPicks. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of, so connect with me.
Yeah, very easy to follow on Facebook as well. That's how I started to take notice of you at first. All right, Kyle. Well, Notre Dame, Arizona is the college game you're going to cover with us this week. I don't know how strong of a play this would be for you. It is from a small list of games that I asked you to take, but this is the game you chose from that list. Obviously, interesting game, huge game. Both teams are one-loss teams. Right now, Arizona State is -2.5. That's up a tick from 1.5. Total's 59.5 or 60. And, as far as the side's concerned, I really don't know the total. I'm thinking maybe a shot with the under since it's such a big game. Arizona State has gone under in 3 straight games, and Notre Dame does tend to trend under, 3-5 over-under on the year. But, of course, this one could explode over very easily. You've seen that from both teams this year and over the past few years. Last year they played, the game went to 71. But I don't know. Tough game from my perspective, and I guess I would lean under if I had to make a pick as of right now. What's your take on this game, Kyle Hunter?
On the side, I think it's a real tough game. I think that both of these teams really have a lot to play for here. They both only have 1 loss, both in the top 10 in the rankings right now. So they're both alive for the playoffs. Both these teams have plenty of motivation here. I actually like the over in this game.
Okay.
A reason I like the over in this game, Notre Dame's defense is kind of showing to not be as good as what they looked early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Early in the season, they shut out Michigan, which Michigan's just not any good. Played against Purdue, Syracuse. Now that they're playing some good offenses, they've given up 43 points, 31, and 39 points in the last 3 games. Arizona State's defense looks improved lately, but I think that's because of the kind of competition they've been playing against. They gave up 10 against Stanford, 10 against a Washington team that didn't have their starting quarterback, and then 16 last week against a Utah team that has no passing game. Notre Dame has a really good passing game with Everett Golson. They run the ball pretty well as well. Arizona State's offense is solid with Taylor Kelly at quarterback. He hasn't been playing as well lately, but I do expect him to play better here in his 3rd game back from injury. 37-34 last year, like you said.
Right.
I like the line value that we're getting here at 59.5 on the over.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm sure most people, most average recreational bettors like me would look at Arizona State's results and be scratching their heads a little bit. They're wondering, if Notre Dame decides to try to grind it out like Washington, Stanford, and Utah, then maybe we'll go under. But then we see the USC games and the UCLA game, which went very high scoring. So you think that the unders that we saw with Arizona State against Washington, Stanford, and Utah was not due to was due mostly to the ineffectiveness of the offense of those teams?
Yeah, I think that those 3 teams that they've played against don't have the same kind of offense that Notre Dame does. And if Arizona State's going to win this game, they're going to have to score points because Notre Dame's been pretty consistent on offense. The only team that really stopped them was Stanford. And Stanford's defense is arguably one of the best in the country. So Arizona State doesn't have the same kind of defense they do. I think we see quite a few points in this game, and I think 59.5 is too low.
All right, it is settled. Kyle Hunter from HunterSportsPicks.com. Great long-term record that I've seen, and particularly with totals liking the over. Currently 59.5 is widely available. Again, last year's game certainly went very high scoring into the 70s. That happens again, could be an easy over. Thanks so much, Kyle.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.